Benefit-seeking partnerships cannot be called friendships, and allies who are with you due to their geopolitical greed are less likely to be your true well-wishers. The dramatic fluctuations in India-United States relations during the pandemic are testament to that. So who is India's true well-wisher and friend? And why does China seem to be laughing at India's current geopolitical situation? Last year, the whole world witnessed how India came to the rescue of the US when it desperately wanted hydroxychloroquine. And of course, India didn't disappoint. But now, in 2021, when India needed the raw materials so that it can produce vaccines for itself and for the world, in a very selfish move, the US denied India initially. Only after the US had embarrassed itself due to severe criticism across the political, social, and business spectrum did it change its attitude. But why was the US forced to make a dramatic U-turn? Was it afraid of the global humiliation that it was starting to face because it was denying help to a nation which has a clear and visible record of helping the US during the pandemic? Was it a desperate geopolitical move to save face? Otherwise, the world would have seen how selfishly the US treats its own ally. Or was it because of the domestic criticism that the US was facing that even came from some members and supporters of the Democratic Party? Anyway, as expected, the country that seems to be laughing at the whole situation is no other than China, whose experts and media chose some of the most bitter and harshest language to explain these events between India and the US. The Global Times is not short of adjectives when it is describing the US. Have a look at this. Last year in August, it wrote, "The US is an arrogant but pathetic superpower and is greedy." And recently, when describing the initial denial of the vaccine's raw materials from the US, Liu Zhonghui of Shanghai's Institute for International Studies wrote, "This is a blow to Indians. For those who advocated for forging an alliance with the US, this could be argued is a slap in the face." According to the Chinese state-backed media outlet, developed countries such as the US and the UK have dominated the international public opinion's focus on the COVID-19 pandemic and have shaped the Western world's moral view. Western public opinion has not shown the same concern about India's epidemic situation as it did to that of Europe and the US. Yes, there seems to be some truth in those claims. The West has an undisputed track record of exploiting the poor and developing nations for its own benefit. But at least the US doesn't deceitfully kill Indian soldiers on its borders. It doesn't grab Indian territory like China does. And neither has the US fought a deadly war against India directly, as China has. Yes, India has its place and role in this world. Its people have their own aspirations. And I want to see India's rise, because I hope that someone will redefine the manner of international diplomacy by transforming it from greed-centric to achievement of global public good and universal familyhood. Yes, many believe that India's time will come, and for that, we will have to wait and see. See you again.